What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Gen5 DIY, and today we are installing new headlights on a GMC full-size truck. Now, these are our stock HD lights, and we're replacing them with the GMC Denali Narnar lights. So we're going to show you the full install process to get these swapped out, and also we'll show you the harness required to make this swap work. Let's do it. So which of our harnesses do you need to make this swap happen? Right here. In this specific truck, there's multiple different types of harnesses depending what truck you have. For this specific one, it's a plug and play harness, doesn't need additional power or anything like that. So we'll show you exactly how this goes in, but it's really just plug it in line and you're good to go. We also will show you how to get these resistors up out of the way so it's a nice clean install. So let's do it. Now, every truck is going to be different, but basically at this point you're going to want to remove your grill, at least on this 3500, because you'll see the light is actually blocked by the grill, and there's some of the bolts. There's a bolt right down here holding the light in place that has to be gotten to. So luckily these grills usually come out pretty easily. On this one, it's going to be the bolts just across the top, and it has some push clips down at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and remove that and get to the lights. So we have our front grille removed from the truck. Again, depending on which truck you have, the grill is different. We left that part out, but just remove your grill. On this specific truck, there was 4 bolts across the top with little push clips that we had to pull out, or metal clips that we had to pull out. Wasn't too difficult, but getting to the headlight is probably going to be the hardest part of this job. Really, this lower edge. Now, this is obviously a 3500 truck. The 2500s are completely different. Most of the 2500s have a plastic piece that go all the way across on both sides, and they literally just pull out. So there's a couple bolts you have to remove on this side and they pull out. On the 3500, it's a little bit more complicated because of this piece right here, because it doesn't go all the way across. There's a 7mm bolt we have to remove right here. We're gonna attempt to do this without having to pull this away. I don't know if we'll be successful in that, but this trim piece, there's a little plastic thing with double-sided tape that's holding it. You basically break that off, and well, not break it, but pull it off, and you will have to get more double-sided tape. But this whole piece here just clips in. So there's plastic clips running along here. It takes a little bit of patience and wiggling. They will pop out. We'll show you how to do that. And then I believe there's 4 connection points here that are plastic clips that go up and over. These are the most complicated ones. It's gonna make you seem like you're gonna break it, but you're not. Just be very gentle. We'll walk you through the process and show it to you in fast motion here, but it's just patience and getting there. Outside of that, once that's off, we'll be able to get to all the bolts holding in the headlight, and we'll be able to pull that out. So as we did pull it off, we did have to pop that clip. You can see the little side clip in there. You will need to pull that off and get new double-sided sticky tape, and that will sit nice and flush as it did before. But this now allows us to get to this bolt here, which we'll need to remove to get the light out. You'll have this bolt down in here, and then the 2 up top. So we're gonna go ahead and pull those out so we can get the light all the way out. So now that we have the headlight removed, we now just need to grab our harness and plug it in. Here is the harness. So that plugs right into the factory connection. Again, these are OEM connectors, so they go right in. And with the resistor, what we're gonna actually do is you can tap it right in here, nice clean install. Again, every truck is different. On this specific truck, we found that this is probably a really good location. It's clear, it's out of the way. Cables aren't going to be touching anything. You can just tap it right on into the truck and you're good to go. So once your resistor is mounted, you'll go ahead and grab your new light, plug it in, and then basically assemble everything back in place. There you go.